Welcome back to my peaceful Minecraft world. Last time we were hanging out in this really cool cherry grove and we made this kind of goofy little base here in the side of the hill. It's sort of like built into this like natural, I don't know, spot in the side of the hill that went in like this. And I don't have a whole lot yet. Last time we really just kind of got our bearings on this location and built this or started this. There are definitely a couple of things that I want to like change and improve over time. But today, I think I want to do a little bit more adventuring and exploring. So, yeah, that's what we're going to do today. I hope you find this relaxing. I'm just going to sort of ramble while I do some exploration and whatnot. So, feel free to pay attention or just kind of tune me out and enjoy. So last time I started this little like staircase. Oh, actually before I go down here, let me bring a pickaxe with me because I think I'm gonna dig a little bit more and I can't do that without a pickaxe, so. Okay, do I not have any wood? Alright, I think I only have some cherry logs, which I'm a little bit hesitant to use, but we have so many cherry trees around. It's okay. So let's do some of this. Oh, I guess I already had some cherry planks. That's okay. Make some sticks. I'm gonna bring an extra one just in case. Okay. So initially I made these stairs just as kind of like a cool way to get down into like a cave area down here. So if I need to go mining for some resources, I can do that a little bit more easily. But what I think would actually be really cool is to make this sort of go out the other side of the hill. So our base is on the top of this really cool hill covered in cherry grove trees, or cherry trees, but it's like quite far up on this hill. So I took a look at the hill and I think basically at this level, if I just sort of dig straight over, I should end up coming out on the opposite side of the hill, but at the bottom. And there's not like a super great reason for this. Like it's not necessary, but I think it would be neat just to have like, I don't know, it's not even really faster, but a different way to exit the base. Also, sorry if you heard that background noise. I have a cat and, well, two cats actually, and they do not like to be still. I think they know when I'm recording and they like to cause a little bit of mischief, but that's okay. There's a bit of gravel here, but this doesn't have to be like a perfect tunnel spot. It can just sort of move around any obstacles it needs. I'm not actually sure how big the hill even is, or like how far across. I took a look to make sure that this was like an okay Y value to end up on the ground at the other side, but I don't actually remember if I looked at what direction are we going? the X value to see how far I would have to go. So we'll see. I hope this works. And if not, at least we're getting some cobblestone. Oh, I hear rain, which I think is a good sign. I think it means we're probably close to the surface. So hopefully that means we're actually close to the other side of the hill. We'll find out in just a second. It's looking promising. I'm almost about to break my pickaxe, so hopefully we're close. Yay. Okay, we did it. Well, I guess I could have probably been one level higher, but that's okay. I measured here. Okay, cool. I'll put a little torch there so that we can see it. Nice. And again, there's not like a great reason for this, but it's sort of cool. It's sort of a neat way to get in and out of the base other than just climbing the hill. I want to go back and look at this. There was a little like cave that we sort of found here. This is pretty cool. I don't see a ton of resources immediately, but the stalagmites and stalactites from the dripstone, I think it's called, they're really, really pretty. So sort of just like a neat thing to see, but maybe not a spot that we'll explore too much, but who knows? I think having access to a cave is nice just because we can probably go even deeper down underground and then hopefully be able to find even more resources. Right now, I'm not really after too many specific resources. I think it'd be good to get iron, just in general to upgrade tools, and maybe even some copper to start building with copper. I like the way copper looks a lot. I'll never get over how wild it looks seeing the like bright pink sky. Okay, other than that, I think today I want to do exploring, a little bit of exploring. So one thing that we're missing in our base that would be nice to have, not like necessary, but nice, is a bed. And I think what would be easiest is just to find a village. Just because it's possible. I guess it's hard to know for sure, but it seems like it might be faster to find a village than to find iron. I guess it's probably faster to find iron. Whatever. I'd like to find a village. I think it would be really cool and we'd be able to get some extra resources. So like some other things that I think would be really cool to have would be like some of the different seeds to create a farm. So right now we have some wheat seeds, but we don't really have anything else. And because this is a peaceful world, I don't really like need a farm exactly. But I think it'd be really cool to make a little like farm area up here, just I guess for aesthetic reasons. So we can have a little farm in our cherry grove area. So I think we'll go specifically on the search for a nearby village and just sort of see how that goes, see if we find anything. So I'm gonna bring some of my items with me, but not a ton, just because, I don't know, we'll be coming right back here. I'm gonna make a note of my current coordinates so that I can get back here later. I have a pretty bad habit of getting lost in this game, so being able to keep track of my coordinates is really helpful. Alright, first things first, I think we need to get off of this hill and explore further down. And I know I just made that cool, like in the cave staircase to get down off the hill, but I think I'm actually going to walk around the hill a little bit and then walk down the hill just because I want to see if there's any chance that we can see a village in the distance or anything. Okay, not really so far at least. But that's okay. Let's go this way. I feel like heading off in this like big plains direction is pretty good because we can probably travel pretty far without like having any major obstacles. And it feels pretty likely that we'll find a plains village up ahead somewhere, hopefully. Also, there's some sheep around here. So if we don't find a village for a bed, if we can find some iron to make shears, we'll be able to get wool from the sheep, which we can use to make a bed. Also, I think it would be fun to have a little, like, in addition to a farm where we can grow some stuff, I think it would be really nice to have some animals in a farm up on our little cherry hill. So we can take some of the, or bring some of the sheep up to our base later. Okay. I see some lava over here, and I don't anticipate finding a village right next to the lava, but I do want to go this way a little. Oh, it looks like just a big lake. There's a lot of flowers here though, which is really exciting. We have a lot of flowers in our area already just because of the like pink petals that grow. Or I guess, yeah, I think they're like growing from the ground. But there are so many pretty flowers in Minecraft, so it could definitely be fun to get, to pick up some more flowers to use later. I am gonna go around this big hill in this direction just because I think it's pretty large, and I think if we start going that way it looks like there's just a bunch more hills, and I don't necessarily want to climb all the way up a hill. It could be helpful, like if we're not finding a village, then it might be nice to climb up and see if we can get a better like vantage point, I guess. But for now, let's just go around it. Hi sheep, hi cow. There's a lot of cows and sheep in this area. Okay, a little bit more water here, but it looks like a really shallow lake. We can swim a bit. I just love swimming in this game. I don't know why, but I find it so satisfying. I love the way everything sounds a little bit like muffled underwater. It's just so satisfying. Okay, perfect. Look at that. We came up off of that hill right into a village. Okay, perfect. Seems like there's not a whole lot of trees. Like, it's interesting that mostly the only trees that we've found, like a lot of, have been the cherry trees in our base area. And then other than that, the trees seem to be like very, very minimal. But luckily we can just use the cherry trees for kind of everything if we want. Okay, I might want to steal or borrow one of their beds. I'm also going to take some of these goodies. Ooh, potatoes. That's perfect. So we can use potatoes to... Hello. Don't mind me. I'm just investigating. We can use the potatoes that we gathered here to start a potato farm, which again, it's not super necessary in a peaceful world, but it's kind of fun. Like, I just like having a farm. It's like, I don't know, a fun thing to sort of like keep an eye on and keep track of. It looks like all of the beds here are white or yellow. Ooh, a book. That's fun. So I might take a white bed just because I don't think that a yellow bed is gonna look great in our very, very pink base. My cats are moving around again. But I think after we start getting our farms set up, we can get a sheep farm going. Oh, I guess like the farms are still really helpful for animals. Like, the benefit of growing a bunch of food in farms is that we can use them to feed animals. So we can have an animal farm. So they're not like a total, like, making farms is still useful. Okay, cool. Hi, chicken. There's a lot of villagers here. Maybe we can like trade with some of them at some point. But it looks like there's just a lot of farmers. And no offense to the farmers, but oh, who's this? Ooh, a librarian. Feather falling, that's really handy. We don't have enough emeralds for it though. Oh my goodness. There's so many people here. Oh, this one doesn't have a job. Okay. Alright. Sometimes the villagers are very loud with their humming, so I'm just gonna walk away. But okay. So we've got a bed that we can put in our base. And we have potatoes to start a potato farm, but we don't have anything else yet. It looks like they've got this farm here, and I thought I saw another one up here maybe. But I could be wrong. Maybe that was the only one. The villagers are so loud. They're very chatty today. Oh yeah, there's some other farms over here. I want to see if there's anything that is like close to grown, because I'd rather not like ruin some of their crops, but you know what, it's okay. We can take stuff. That's just wheat. I'm not sure if all of this is wheat. I'm not super great at telling what the different crops are. We've got some carrots, that's good. Seems like that might all be wheat and carrots. Let's see. Oh, and that's beetroot seeds. That's great. Okay, I think that's good. It's about to be nighttime, so I could just sleep here so that we travel in the daytime. In fact, yeah, I think I'll do that. We can sort of watch the sunset here in the village. It's really pretty. And then after that, we'll take a little rest here in the village and then go home. I just saw something on top of that hill and I can't tell what it is. I think it might just be a tree. Yeah, I think it's just a tree. But from the angle down there, it looked like weirdly symmetrical. And I was a little confused. Oh, what's that? That might also just be trees. But something about the lighting at sunset is making everything look different to me. But yeah, I think there's just some sort of tree biome in the distance this way. But okay. I was briefly considering trying to get some of the sheep from this area to come back home with us. Oh, I think that's where I took the bed from. Sorry, friend, but I'm actually gonna borrow this. So sorry. But I think it'll just be a little bit too annoying to. Excuse me. Okay, you go first. Whenever you're ready, I'll go first. Anyways, I think it'll probably be a little bit too annoying to try to bring animals like all the way back with us because it's not too far, but like it's just enough of a journey that I think it would be a little bit tedious while waiting for an animal to keep up. And we have tons of animals back in the Cherry Grove base area, so there's definitely no need to specifically bring these along when we can just wait and get some from near home. Look at these gray horses, they're so pretty. Oh, what's that? Oh, my game just needed a little brief moment to catch up. I got too excited about this structure. Oh, interesting. I think this is a ship. I think it's a shipwreck, but it's like not in. It's not in water. It's as if there like used to be water here, but now it's gone. Let's dig it out and see what we can find. Interesting. Iron, okay. That's pretty helpful. We can take the iron. We can take the gold too, because why not, I suppose. I don't know that we need gold for anything, but I guess it can't hurt. I'm wondering if this goes down further. Ooh. This is so interesting. Paper, okay. And a treasure map. Ooh, that's very exciting. Okay, that might be it. That's so exciting. I just want to see if there's anything else like below here, or if this is kind of the bottom of the boat. So I'm gonna sort of dig around it. No, that looks like the bottom. Okay. That was very exciting, and now we have a buried treasure map. So at some point, in fact, I guess we could just take a look at it now. Interesting. Okay, so it looks like... How does this work? Do I have to face north? It looks like I'm off the map on the buried treasure map. So I think maybe we can come back and investigate that later and find some buried treasure. That would be kind of fun. Oops. I thought that was shorter than it was. Classic. There's so many bees around, and it makes me really happy because I think the bees in this game are so stinking cute. I love it when they get pollen on their little butts and then they bring it back to their beehive. It's just so cute. There's some bees up in the Cherry Grove area with us as well. I think this might possibly be the area. I guess it's hard to tell, but I think it's possible that we came somewhere around here to dig up some of the well, I guess all of the sand that we used to make glass for our base. Ooh, scary. So I think we've been here before, but I guess it's a little bit hard to tell. I don't specifically remember. There are so many horses in this area. It's really cool just getting to it seems like everywhere we've gone, we've run into some wild horses. And that makes me really, really happy. I like horses. In this game, but also in real life and in any game, really. Anyways, the cherry groves are or the cherry trees are so bright and pink, which is like really, really convenient for finding our way home. Like it feels very, I don't want to say easy, but like having, like it's a little, it seems mostly easy to spot the cherry grove area, especially because it's super high up on this hill and then it's bright, bright pink. And I think our base area is on this side of the hill, but I don't remember specifically where. I definitely did mark down the coordinates though, so I can just check. But first I'm just gonna walk over here because it seems like maybe it's part of this large hill. But maybe not. We'll check. Oh, I almost fell. Okay, this feels right. I think we're right next to our base. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna just... Yes. Okay, perfect. I didn't check the coordinates. I'm very proud. Alright. So now we have a bed. I think I want to dig up this dirt. And at some point I want to replace... Oh. At some point I want to replace the whole floor with the cherry wood. But for now, I think I'll just leave it as is. But I want to dig out this area and make sort of a, like, I don't know, I guess a little bedroom corner. So I think I'll put the bed maybe like right here. Yeah, let's do that. It's so pink in here. It's so cool seeing the light come in through the glass and to be like so pink. I just want to appreciate it for a second. It's so beautiful and a little bit silly, but so cool. All right, here's our pink house. It's looking really nice. I'm very proud. Next up, I think I want to start our farm, which actually means I need to make another tool, don't I? So let's do, yeah, perfect. This is the stone hoe, so we can start making like the, what is it called? The like piece of land that you can grow stuff on. It might be nice to make some paths around here and maybe do a little bit of terraforming. But, oh yeah, okay. This is like a really nice flat area. Oh, but then there's also even more flat areas back here. I think I like this flat area for a farm location. We'll probably end up doing a lot of like moving stuff around to get things just how we like them, but this is a really good spot, I think. I did remember just now that we actually do have to go mining before we can make a farm. So I'm gonna dig out this area and I'll explain why in a second. I'm gonna dig out some of the flowers in this area just so that I kind of have it marked off as a good little like farm plot. Sometimes in my when I play in Minecraft, I like to have a big huge single section of farm where like all my farms are all together. But I think because of how beautiful the cherry trees are for this base area, I actually really like the idea of several small farms separated out with paths between them so we can like keep a lot of these beautiful cherry leaf or cherry blossom petals. Is that what they're called? We can keep a bunch of these on the ground because they're so pretty. And we can also keep a bunch of the trees themselves. So I think we'll do like one little, what is it called? One little area for wheat and another area for carrots and potatoes. But anyways, we need iron first because I will have to make a bucket to get, oh wait, this is incredible. I forgot. We have like just enough iron and a little extra, but just enough iron to make a bucket. This is so great. It's exactly what we needed. All right, let's do a little sleep and then we'll fill up our bucket with water. It would be convenient to have 2 buckets just because of how far down we have to go for water. But I think what I'll do is, ooh, scary. As long as we can fill up the bucket twice, we can make like a little like infinite source of water up in our area. And then once we have one infinite source of water, we can make more. So like if I place the water somewhere and then later on I want to build there, so I want to move it, it's nice and easy to just like put it in a new location and then destroy the first location. But anyways, here's our first bucket of water. Now we have to make the long trek back up. I know this is just a game, but it makes me very thankful to not have to trek far like this to get water in real life. Alright, a lot of climbing. I could also like terraform the side of the hill over here to have a somewhat easier path up and down, but again, I sort of just like leaving things as they are. I think it's cool. Alright, so let's make our little water spots. I think we'll put it a little bit off to the side, like maybe right here. So this is how it works. I have 3 like spots in the ground, and I'm going to put water on this side and then on that side when I get back up with my second bucket of water. And then the spot in the middle it'll be like an infinite source of water. I don't know exactly how that works in Minecraft, but I know that it does work. And it's one of the first things that I always do when I want to start building a farm where I'll need water in my base. It's really handy. I'm not sure where I first heard it, but I know someone like told me about it, or maybe I saw it in a video, and ever since I've really liked that tip. There's not a lot of like fancy, I mean, not that this tip is fancy, but there's not a lot of like tips that I use or like specific strategies that I do in Minecraft, especially when I'm playing in a peaceful world like this. My kitten just meowed. loudly. Hi, kitty. I tried to see if my cat would settle down and she does not want to. So if you hear the meows, I do apologize, but it's just that she is encouraging us and really wants to say hi. But yeah, I don't use a whole lot of like tips or tricks at Minecraft, but the infinite water one is one of my favorites. See? Water. Okay, so let's put a water source like roughly in the middle. I could like count with math to find out if that's the middle, but this is good enough. And then I think I can do, I think it's 4 on either side. It feels like I haven't actually made a little farm in Minecraft in quite some time. Maybe it's even larger than this. No, this feels right. I can't remember. But we'll do our little farm like this. Perfect. And then we can start growing. I'll start with just wheat for now. Actually, because we don't have a ton of like wheat or anything yet, we can sort of just plant everything that we have for now and let it grow until we have more. And then if we want, we can start like separating out different sections. And then I think it would be good to make a like fence around this. Partly for like aesthetic reasons and also just so that I don't accidentally like, I don't know, run all over this or something. So I'm gonna place some of the pink petals back in the area, and then I'll come back with some more cherry blossom wood to make a fence. I think we actually should chop down some cherry blossom trees, and because we're running pretty low on wood that we've like previously gathered. So I'm gonna chop down another tree or 2 or 3. I don't know. A few. And then make fences from that. The falling cherry blossom petals are so beautiful, which is another reason why I really want to keep more trees growing and not have like a big huge area that's just like taken up by farm. I want to have as many of these trees growing all over this hill because it's so beautiful. I was hoping I'd be able to reach this, but I think I need to place a little bit of dirt. Okay, there we go. It might even be cool. I think you can use shears, like to pick up the like leaf blocks from trees, if that makes sense. And it might be cool to get shears and pick up some of the pink like leaves, or I don't know if they're leaves. I guess they might be like petals. But it might be neat to pick up some of these blocks, the like leaf slash petal blocks, and use them somewhere in a build because they're really, really pretty. Nice, we're getting some saplings dropping, so we'll be able to replant these trees. I think I'm just going to cut down all of these trees in this area because then it'll give the like leaf blocks a chance to fall, and then after they all fall we can replant this area. Oh, that's interesting. And then if they don't fall, it'll be a good indicator that there are some like hidden logs up somewhere. Because something like interesting in Minecraft is these, see how the leaves are like decaying? They're like falling down. Sometimes I think this only happens if you clear every like log block from a tree. And sometimes I will notice that my leaves aren't falling and I'm like, why? What's happened? And it's because there's a log that's like hidden up in the leaves that I've missed. And sometimes I find it can be really hard to tell if I don't just like chop down all of the trees and give all of the leaves an opportunity to like fall down. And then I can go back and look and see if there's a log that I missed somewhere. So we'll do that here. Okay, that might be all of them for this tree. We have a really beautiful sunset hanging out with us here. I think that chopping down trees in real life sounds pretty difficult, but doing them at sunset maybe makes it maybe slightly more peaceful. I guess probably just as difficult, but maybe a beautiful sunset makes it feel a little better. It's also nice. Chopping down trees in Minecraft seems a lot better than in real life because they grow back so quickly. I think I would have a lot of guilt chopping down a tree in real life. But in Minecraft, I get all of these. I think we've chopped down like maybe 4 or 5 trees so far. And we have over 20, no, just 20. I guess over 20 when I pick these up. Over 20. Wow. Well over 20 cherry blossom saplings. We have over 30 now. So it's kind of cool. We like have to chop down a few trees to get resources, but then we can plant back so many more. So that's pretty rewarding. And in just a few Minecraft days, they'll all grow back and it'll be beautiful. Anyways, I'll stop rambling about growing trees. Wow, these have so many like sneaky logs hidden up there. That one had a sneaky hidden one as well. Okay, but that might be it. So I think that we've chopped down all the trees up here. And now we can just gather up all of the stuff that is falling from the decaying leaves. So a bunch of saplings and also some sticks. And I'll come back and check here. I'll come check back. I'll come check back in a few minutes. But let's check on our farm as well. Alright, it looks like all of the blocks got like watered from our water source. So that's good, but we'll have to be a little bit more patient with the crops actually growing. Let's check back on our hill one more time. It seems like all the leaves are decaying, so I think that we got all of the I think we did chop down all of the actual like wood from the trees, all of the logs. So now let's head back to our base area and go to the our crafting bench, our crafting table, and make some fences. So let's see. First we need to get a lot of the planks, and then okay, this is for a fence, and then also we'll need at least one gate. Maybe I'll make 2 gates, and then I'm not sure how many fences we'll need, so I will start with a lot, or I don't know, a decent amount, and we can come back and make more if we need to. Maybe it'll be nice to have like some stairs going up here, so we have like an easier path up the side. And then we can add some paths in, either by like digging up the ground to make a little path, or maybe we can put in like a different type of block. So let's put this here, and then maybe another one. I can't decide if I want it on the side. Yeah, I think I want it on the side. We can add more later if we decide we want to. I can't get over how great the pink wood looks on everything. It is just so pink. Okay, so we had like not quite enough. Almost like half the amount that we need. I guess a little more than half, but we need a lot more. So let's go make a few more fences. Oh, I see. We need to make more. Let's see. I think that might be good, but maybe just a bit more for good measure. And we'll be using fences to make some enclosures for animals, and we'll probably even make more actual like farms in a bit, like for growing crops. So I think having more fences than we need definitely doesn't hurt. I wish I could put the fence on top of the like pink petals because they're really pretty. But we can just put pink petals like all around these fences. Yay! Okay, it looks great. I think it'll probably be good to make some more torches as well, and have more torches just sort of like around our base area, because right now we don't, I mean we have, we're not like in bad shape with light or anything, but it'll be good to have some more. Okay. It looks great. I think you can like double up. That's how you get the like more full. That's so cool. Okay, anyways, this is so pretty. I think I want to look at how... Oh, can I not put... I wonder if I can... I just want to test something. I wonder if I can make this a path and then put... Oh, I see. That's not the one I meant to put even. Okay, let's try this again. I want to try placing... Okay, perfect. So that works. I just had to place it in this order. And then... Okay. I can add some stairs there. I'm not sure where my path is going exactly. And it doesn't have to be perfect. I'll add some stairs here and there. And here. And then maybe... Okay, we have to go a little bit further. Maybe this is where we can add some stairs down. Yeah, okay, that looks pretty good. I know it's a very like straight path, and maybe we could make it a little bit more like windy and cool, but I'm okay with this. I think I will build some stairs now, and we can add stairs to our little path just to make it a little bit easier to navigate. That's probably not enough stairs, but we can add more. I think I need to go up first because I'm not totally sure where I put this. Alright, I actually might want to start this a little bit further back. Just because otherwise I sort of fear it's gonna be like too far forward. Because I think that this slope is like a little bit steeper. And then we can put one here, and here, and here. And then there. And we'll do this spot as well. Okay, not bad. That's pretty cute. And then we'll just put these last few stairs like in the spots that we sort of left. And then we can take this spot. Oh, it's so pretty. I really like that. I think it'll be good to add some more light sources, so like torches, maybe eventually lanterns. I really like, sometimes in villages you can see lanterns that are like dangling on poles, sort of. And I really like the way that that looks, so I think it'd be cool to get some of that. But it'll require a good bit of iron, which we just don't have yet. But I think this is a really good start. Alright, let's go back up and check on the farm once again. And then I think we can also check on our hill where we, up here, where we chopped down a bunch of trees. Perfect, so all of the leaves did decay. And we can pick up the last few, like things that dropped from the leaves, if there are any. Okay, and then I think we should just replant. I don't think I want to change anything up here. I think I want to literally just replant as many of these as we possibly can, which we got so many saplings. Like I said, I think we maybe cut down, I don't know, 5 or 6 trees, and we got almost a full stack of saplings back. So I'm going to try to replant this area with even more trees Sometimes I feel like I plant too many and then they can't grow because they're just too close together. So I'm gonna try to space them out well, but definitely just plant a ton because we can always chop them down for wood. We'll probably have to keep chopping down trees for wood in general, like as we need more wood. But I love the way these trees look so much, so I'm definitely really happy to have just like a ton of them. Sometimes I'll just like plant a bunch of trees and then come back a little bit later, and whatever saplings like didn't grow, I'll just pick up those saplings and move them to a different spot. So I'll probably do that here because I have a feeling this will be too many, but that's okay. So I started with 62 saplings in my hand. And let's see how many I am left with. Wow, 14. So I don't want to do that math, but we did plant a lot of saplings just now. So it'll be cool to see how they grow. Just gotta keep the Cherry Grove area extra Cherry Grove-y. I'm gonna fill this little spot back up with dirt just because, I don't know, it feels weird to me for some reason. And let's check on things. Okay, so the wheat is doing well. I think those are our carrots. I'm starting to see the orange down there. Those are the beetroot and our potatoes. I don't think anything's ready yet, but it's definitely growing and looks very happy, so that's great news. We had our first tree grow up here. Grow up here. Grow. I don't know. Also, there's this tiny little room, and I don't really know what its deal is, but I kind of like it. I kind of don't want to get rid of it. Maybe we can use that as like a secret little storage room or something. I think that could be really cool. Okay. Planting even more. Maybe I'll plant one here, see if that grows. Okay, all right. I think we're in really good shape. We have our farm. We have a bunch of wood, or I guess not a bunch because we did use a lot of it, but we have over a full stack. We have almost a stack and a half of cherry logs. We have so many pink petals. I'm not sure. Oh, I think, didn't we learn that you can use the pink petals for pink dye? Yeah. So we can make pink dye to maybe make a pink bed later. We have our buried treasure map. We have paper. We have a weirdly large number of eggs. I'm just gonna sort of unload all my inventory here. We got a couple of like valuable items too. We got a little bit of iron and gold, which I don't really know what we'll use the gold for, but that's okay. I actually might go plant these wheat seeds now. Is that a llama? Oh my goodness, the wandering trader is visiting us right now. That's so exciting. Hello. Let me just finish putting my stuff down. And then I'll say hello to you. Oh, you're in my home. Your llamas are okay, they're coming in. Ooh, cyan dye, fire coral, nautilus shell, wheat seeds, brown dye, and bucket of tropical fish. I don't know that we really need any of those, but thank you for visiting. I hope you like my pink house. That's so cool. I feel like the wandering trader showed up like pretty quickly, or I guess it just feels pretty quickly. But nice. Welcome. Enjoy the pink. Alright, this is our wheat area, so I'm just gonna get a little bit more wheat planted. Let that grow. What a good and like very productive day we've had. I mean, I guess it doesn't really feel like we did that much, but we went on our adventure and got a bed, and now we have this like beautiful little farm area started. We chopped down a bunch of trees. I think this is a pretty good spot to end it for the day. There's still a lot that I want to do in our base area, like a lot of improvements to make, and we have some farm expansion to work on, and we can get sheep and cow and I don't know, some other animals later to just have up here with us. And I think probably next up we'll want to do some mining for more iron and like other resources in general. But yeah, I think we did a pretty good job. I'm really proud of our little pink base. I really hope that y'all found this relaxing, or enjoyable, or I don't know, peaceful at least. Hopefully something. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, I would really love it if you subscribed to my channel so that you can be notified when I post more videos like this. Also, you could give this video a like if you want to, you know, just the fun YouTube things. Anyways, thank you so much for hanging out with me in our little pink base on this peaceful Minecraft world. I will see you again very soon. Get some rest. Take care of yourselves. Bye.